G'day, this is the Team G'day call, and this is being recorded, so this is something that you'll be able to share. Or if you're just listening into this call is for everybody. This is if you're a distributor or a customer or somebody interested in a residual income or Dr. Wallach's health message or all of that and the free training that comes with that. You have come to the right place. Welcome. My name is Jamel Bookaboo. My rank in Youngevity is Vice Presidential Marketing Director, and we have a team of leaders in Team G'day, which is what our group is called, which supports all the people that join with us, whether you're a customer, a distributor, a part-time distributor, or somebody that's a bit more serious that wants to earn some extra income. Welcome. You can get all the information here at teamg'day.com and call me on 808-436-5025 in the States, and you can call any of our leaders in Australia, which is on teamg'day.com. The number listed at the moment at the top of the page is Mike on 0422 747 430, and we have a team of leaders in Australia. So what we're going to talk about today is the leadership convention that, well, it was a 20-year convention really at the Gold Coast with Youngevity. So guys, if you're on the line, I would love you to introduce yourself and just say your name, and we'd love to hear from you.
Isabel, you're always first.
I think that was... All right, guys. Well, I can see you're all on the call.
Good morning, it's Linda.
G'day, Linda. Okay, so we've got Linda,
G'day.
Michael, Isabel. We've got Mike. We've got Scotty. We've got Michael. And so what I'd love to hear from you guys was, firstly, how was the convention? What happened there? The photo up on screen at the moment is with all the leaders that attended convention at Team G'day that are all senior executive marketing directors. And if you're just new to this call and you're tuning in, these are the people that have learnt the business. So if you're coming in to make some extra money, no matter where you are, you can contact us and we will help you get what you need. And even if it's just a product, we're going to make sure that you get that and the way that Dr. Wallach says that you should be getting it. And also, we always say we're not doctors, we're Youngevity distributors. So I'm opening the floor up, guys. How was the convention?
Hi, this is Isabel.
Okay, Isabel. SEMD, Senior Executive Marketing Director, Isabel Burkhart. How was the convention? Share a bit about the convention and what was the highlight for you?
I found the convention absolutely amazing. We were treated like royalty. Such a good dinner for us. Food, information, training. I found that it was just amazing.
And
you just can't miss out on these kind of trainings and meeting all the team. The team was fantastic. So the friendships you make and the things that you do while you're at convention is priceless. Like,
yeah. Well, Isabel,
corporate members.
You being a senior executive marketing director, what can you share about how did it increase your vision to grow your business? I mean, this is really some of Youngevity. Just being a SEMD in Youngevity stands for Senior Executive Marketing Director. There's a lot of financial bonuses once you achieve that rank. What did the convention do for your vision for your business? And tell me how you came back. Did you come back any different than when you went away to convention? And share a bit about the people that you met there too.
Oh, definitely enhanced my my vision for what is in the future, because just to hear the corporate members and where they've come from and what they've done and where they are now, that means that the position we're in now is where we can become to. On my trip home, I just couldn't stop talking to people.
Yeah.
I was just so informed.
We're watching.
So that gave me,
Yeah, absolutely.
the
We're watching our upline now, Cheryl Morley, on the screen. She is one of the most successful people in the business. Can you share a bit about what you took away from Cheryl? And also Tom is our upline too. How do you think that affected you? And also, how are you able to come back, and you're sharing a lot about the health message of Dr. Wallach and also the financial opportunity. So how's that convention helped you in that way, do you think?
Oh, very much. Just the way they were, so down to earth, and explaining how easy it was to do it and just put it into action. So yeah, I could not stop talking all the way home to people, and just telling them about Dr. Wallach's message and how simple it is, that these are people's lives, and we have this vehicle to help people. And I was approaching people on the way home because the message is so simple.
Yeah.
How easy we can all do the business, and financially, the bonuses that come along with helping people. It's all about the people. So, once you're helping people, the finances come behind you, so it's to keep focused on who we can help.
Absolutely. And it does simplify what we do as well, isn't it? Really, it is just providing the information that Dr. Wallach spent his life on, and he's got a book in the Smithsonian and nominated for a Nobel Prize, not a Nobel Peace, a Nobel Prize. And he's been awarded a Lifetime Achievement for Naturopathic Medicine by the UN. And exactly what you say, Isabel, all we're doing is Dr. Wallach says we need these nutrients in our body, and he's connected that with degenerative disease, which a lot of people aren't aware of. And then the thousands of products that we do have with Youngevity, we're sharing that with everybody. And it really is simple. And seeing you guys had a great time up there, as if you see this as a work meeting, a work event, everyone had a great time. It's positive. We're sharing the great experiences. And the other positive thing, I wasn't there, but I felt like I was. And that comes all about building a successful team. So, Isabel, thanks for being first to share there. And don't forget, guys, if you're watching this online, you can always go to teamg'day.com, and you've got all the leadership team here that are always, it's not just me. This is what we have. We have a whole leadership team to help you grow your business or just get your products as well. And Youngevity is the company that makes the products. Dr. Wallach is the formulator, and we are the distributors that help you get there. So I'd like somebody to jump in next. Thank you, Isabel, very much. Yeah, you are the first SEMD in the group that I've Team G'day. So congratulations. Well, besides me, of course. Who else is out there? Introduce yourself, and we'd love to hear your experiences. Yes.
Jamel, it's Grant.
Grant, how are you?
There you go, matey. Good day.
Very good, very good.
It was all happening.
Yep.
It was all, it was a great weekend, mate. I think everybody had a good time. Everybody loved us.
Excellent.
All the Yanks love those Aussies.
Yep.
And I know. I think the majority of the people over there were New Zealanders. So the Aussies were very few and far between. But we made a good step for us. So it was good.
Well, that's excellent, Grant and Linda. Wherever you go, you have a good time, and also we're sharing Dr. Wallach's health message. Grant and Linda, I like to call you guys Mr. and Mrs. Australia. Linda is SEMD, Senior Executive Marketing Director. Grant, what could you share? What made the event worthwhile? I mean, people that haven't been there, I've been to Youngevity events, and every time I go there, I come back supercharged. What happened at the event that was worthwhile? Yeah.
You know what it's really all about? It's
Mm.
being with a group of like-minded people,
Yeah.
right? That's really what it's all about, and just the energy when everybody gets together with a common cause like that.
Yeah.
You just can't, you know, you just can't put your finger on it. But
Yeah.
there's that energy there that just changes the whole weekend. But just meeting, your upline. The corporate people, chatting to them. They're just normal people like everyone else, and
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
everybody gets scared and puts them up on a pedestal and all that. They're just normal people,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Look,
so
we're
we were
looking.
chatting to everybody, even in the lobby, in the reception area when everyone was leaving. We're just having chats to them all, and what are you guys doing today? And we're just going at the mall and all that. Just great stuff. The whole thing. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're looking at a photo of you and Linda with Tom Chenault at the moment. And Tom's one of the most successful in the business. He was at the convention, and he is our upline. And people that are listening to this call that are interested in what we do, Tom Chenault is one of the most successful in Youngevity. And we provide a leadership team for people coming into the business. If you came in tomorrow, we would provide you with the training and the leadership that you would need to grow your business, or just to do it part time, or if you're a customer and you need that follow up support, that's what we do. So what I've learned is you really need a good support system, and I think we've really got one here, Grant. Did you have a chance to speak to like Steve? So in Youngevity, you've got your distributors, which is what we are. We're distributors, and everybody on this call today are senior executive marketing directors that we've heard so far. So that means they can help you, and I am here to help you get to where you want. If you're in America, if you're in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Russia's just opened. We've got an office in Singapore. So Grant and Linda, what did you take away from the event? And what was the most, if I could put you on the spot, what was the most powerful thing that you took away from the convention?
Probably the training, the mindset, and what colour jacket I'd like.
Well, if you're listening to that,
I do like the ring, right?
Yeah.
As I mentioned to a few people on the over the weekend, I like the ring, right? So
yes, well, our upline Melina's got a ring, and that is when all these things are recognition. So when you achieve a certain rank in Youngevity, it means that you've actually got there. You've learned how to got there. You've learned how to get there with your upline, and then you're qualified to teach other people because you've been through it. So what we have is at the moment is Grant. Linda is a senior executive marketing director, who's Grant's wife, and we've had Isabel too. So they've gone to convention, come back, and we're here to do to spread Dr. Wallach's health message, and also to train other people coming in that are interested in how to build the business. So it felt like I was there at the convention as well. Grant, thanks for sharing. It was we do have Dr. Wallach coming to Hawaii again in January, so this is going to be a big thing. I know that you came over last time. Who else have we got on the call? Thank you, Grant, for sharing. Just introduce yourself and go ahead.
I'll go next.
Okay, Michael. We have Michael on the line now. Michael is Senior Executive Marketing Director, if you're looking at the screen. Michael, you were at convention. Why don't you share with us what you got out of it and what you'd like to share with us on the call today?
Well, I got a couple of things out of it, Jamel. It was great to catch up with the rest of, like Isabel, Mike, and Grant and Linda, and just see the camaraderie, the team that we've got to help people work and build this business. It was, we spent a lot of time together, and doing our things. The things that I got from there, I mean, Manfred, he got a red jacket.
Yes.
So that's reasonably significant, and he's the highest rank in Australasia.
Yes.
To think that he'd come from being a hermit for 15 years,
Yeah.
you know, and look where he is now. And he's such a humble man.
Mm.
You know, he's not a out there sort of thing. He's not a Tom Chenault.
Yeah.
And just very quiet sort of guy. And what he said just seemed to make sense as well. The other bloke that I had that I really got something out of was the fellow in the wheelchair, Bruce. I don't know if you've met him, but his talk was unbelievable, and he spoke from the heart. A spade was a spade, not a bloody, you know, trowel.
Yeah.
He was incredible, and he just turned around and said, like, so I'm in a wheelchair, but that doesn't stop me.
Yeah.
He said, just every one of you have got a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Just get out of it.
Yeah.
And you know, he was, I don't know, he just a fantastic guy, and I really did enjoy him. And I don't know who said this, but I think it might have even been what's her name?
Cheryl Morley?
Not Cheryl. It may have even been Cheryl. It's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light.
Mm.
And I thought that was good. You know,
Yeah.
it's all the behind scenes. You know, and Tom Chenault was, you know, he's just unbelievable. You know, he's such a dynamic sort of guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there he is. You know, we go back to, and I'd forgotten all this sort of stuff, writing a list.
Yep.
You know, if you haven't got a list, you haven't got a business, you know.
Yeah.
And so we've got to write lists and start all that.
Yep.
The other thing that came across as well, I know we've got a system here, but we haven't got a system where I can sit in front of somebody and, you know, at, say, a coffee shop or something and switch on. I haven't got a computer, which I probably will get, but, I mean, I haven't got it now. So these are things, and even Linda and Isabel might be able to recall, somebody said the most significant thing is that we haven't got a system.
Yes.
It might have been, who was the MC?
That was Scott Fadul.
That's it. That's him. He was saying, and then he gave us these steps, easy steps, and they are easy steps, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's something that really has to be addressed. We have to have a sort of flip chart or something that we can just sort of say, right, this is what we've got. Two sides to this coin. This is the money. This is the product. You know, and you choose what you want.
Yes. So
yeah,
and for the also the upline that we have is so great to have. We've got the you know, the most successful people in the biz. We've got Tom Chenault and Cheryl Morley, and there's a whole lot of other upline too. And we've been doing three-way calls this week, and also I've done a couple of one-on-one meetings. And if you look at the PowerPoint presentation we have, it's very easy to just flip through that as well. And if you haven't got it, I can send you a copy of the Australia-New Zealand one. And we have all different ways of coming into the business as well. There are people that just come in for the products, and there are people that come in to build the business. So the most steady way to do it is to build your you know, the three people that you're going to work with. So we're going to do a bit of training when we finish this, but this was just a recap on the event. To share this, I'm going to put this up so people can share it. We've got a very successful team here in Youngevity, so I'm going to stop the recording fairly soon. And you can contact us anytime at teamg'day.com. We've got a Facebook page, but teamg'day.com is the place to go to. That's teamgday.com. And you can call me anytime on 808-436-5025 in the United States, or you could call any of our SEMDs, which is on the front page there at teamg'day.com. So if anybody else wants to comment or add the highlights of the events, anything they'd like to share, and then I'm going to stop the recording, and then this will be available online, and then we can do some training after this. So if anybody would like to say anything else while we're still recording, just go ahead now.
Yeah, hi Jamel and everybody. It's hi team. G'day, it's Linda here.
G'day, Linda.
SEMB,
Yes.
Grant's wife. I just wanted to share that I've dealt with a lot of companies. I have my own small business, and I found the whole crew there from Youngevity head or corporate, whatever you want to call them, very real and very down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
And there was none of this. Well, obviously they make lots and lots of money, but they were very down to earth. And the first day, most of them shared their story.
Yes.
With us, and from just looking at their pictures, when you look on, the websites and all the conferences, they're all dressed lovely. They all look like, you might get this impression, well, they can do it. They've got something that I haven't. They're all well off, but they all started from very humble beginnings. And I think Scott shared his story. Where he had to, he was watching his car being repossessed, and his children had to see that. So we can see that you can do it from nothing. You can build it up from nothing, and that's important. That you don't feel that you can't do it. But I think just feeling that it is one big family was really nice for me. Was brilliant, and it was lovely seeing how other people had achieved their ranks, like Manfred, and Bruce, and there was a time up there that you should have been on the stage, and we're going, where's Jamel?
Well, it felt like I was, and we've got it actually up on screen at the moment. You and Grant at SeaWorld with the dolphins. This is just one thing that Youngevity provided for the entertainment. How was that? Just having a dinner by the dolphins.
Yeah, I would have to say that was one of the best dinners or night, or dinner, I would say, and night. As we walked up over the stadium, we didn't know where we were going. Youngevity kept it a secret.
Yeah.
So we walked up over the stadium, and then we just thought, wow, that's picture you can see right now.
Yeah.
And all the tables were set up. There's dolphins right near our tables. It's all looking fantastic. And you just stood there for a minute in awe, going, with your mouth open, wow, what is this? And then we went to sit down at the tables, and the dolphins were virtually, gliding past us and like looking at us, I like that dress, or I don't, and they were checking out us as much as we were checking out them.
Yeah.
And we met up with a very charismatic figure, a guy called Nafa.
Yep.
And he was actually singing to them down one end of the pool, and he had like a little audience of dolphins. So an experience like this, we just could not, we couldn't do it as a couple or a group even. Yeah. It had to be put together by, obviously, a big corporation were able to secure something like that. So for us, that was, such a memorable experience that we will take with us forever. So we loved it.
Jamel, I just want to throw to Grant again. I just want to throw in anybody that's ever been involved in marketing, ever heard of a shock and awe package? Right. Well, that was it. Yeah. That was it. You couldn't get no more shock and awe than that one. All right?
Wow. And these are the things. This is why I wanted to do this call today, because if you weren't there, you wouldn't have known. And still, you need to experience these things. And it is about team building. When I first signed up with Youngevity, I knew it was the right thing to do, because Dr. Wallach, I found him on the internet, and he was saying all these things that made sense. And then I tried the product like everybody, does, to see if it worked, and it worked. And then I started doing the business, and I learnt. I eventually got in touch with my upline, and they fast-tracked me. But I had to learn a lot of things by trial and error, and I just thought, gee, wouldn't it be great to have a team that we've got a team in Australia and also all over the world where we can do these things where we get on the weekly calls. Now, my upline has these things, but they're so successful. They've got really big groups. So it was up to me to learn it and then, create that group that supports each other. So the number one reason why I want this call today was to hear you guys share what you learned, what you came away with, and it was exactly what, I couldn't have hoped for any other thing to happen, because we've got a team of leaders. It looks like you had a great time. You spent it with the corporate and also the other distributors. And in Youngevity, we're all about helping each other's health and their finances. So, guys, thank you so much for sharing. This is going to be recorded, so you can share. And if you do want to get in touch with the Team G'day group with Youngevity, contact me. All the details are on the video. Is there anybody else that would like to share anything before I finish the recording side of it? Just say your name.
Jamel,
Go ahead.
I'd like to say,
Yes, Isabel, go ahead.
Yeah, when you join into Youngevity and you've got your results and you're doing the business, and then we've got a leader like you, which I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you're amazing. To then have an event like this, and then you meet other people that you personally, Jamel, have uplifted, which is the Team G'day, and then you get to go to a convention where you meet other people in your team and you form relationships with those people. Like, Team G'day is absolutely amazing. I loved meeting the rest of the team, and that's why we have conventions, is to get together with the rest of the team and form relationships and help each other that way. So, Team G'day, we are amazing.
Well, you're amazing, Isabel.
I second that.
Yeah, well
second
said.
that.
Oh, well said, team. It is a team effort. And also, guys, we've got the support to get Dr. Wallach speaking to your church groups, and to get him to... so we've got all sorts of resources that we can use, and this is called our upline. So, guys, I am Vice Presidential Marketing Director, and what I cannot handle, we have an upline that's been there and done that, where I haven't been there yet. So we'd love to hear from you if this is the first time. Thanks for sharing, guys. I'm going to press stop on the recording now.